Welcome to a little story about something that's happened to me in the last year or so. But the story starts, realistically, in 1982. Now, in 1982, I left school without the best set of qualifications ever. Most of my peers were going on to A levels and potentially a fantastic degree. And bless them all, and I wish everybody well who's gone through that. It's not everybody's destiny. So I left school, went on to further education without great success. A year or so back, I have been working for the same company for 18 years or so, and I felt really called to involve myself with Ignite and the internship. And I have to admit, I failed the first time. Story of my life. So, having undertaken Ignite's internship, and you need to talk to Darren Edwards about that if you're interested. I started doing essays and writing essays and started putting things together that realistically I didn't think I was capable of, and started learning in a way that I wasn't expecting. Towards the end of the internship, we've been talking about college and further education, which, further education I always thought was for the guys that done the degrees and done all this, that and the other. Especially when it came to doing real, academic stuff. That's for the 20-year-olds, the 24-year-olds who've all done their degrees. That was my viewpoint, and here it's me in the 50 bracket, and I'll tell you it's the 66 year that I was born in. So you can work out the age and this, that and the other, and 82 and all the years, etc. But that was not the thing for me. I mean, I did the internship, and just as it came to an end, I realised that everybody, all the other interns, had actually thought further ahead than me. They were doing this, and they were going and making their applications, and I'd missed the boat. Honestly, I'd missed the boat. Oh my goodness, I'd missed the boat. I went into panic mode and I started thinking, okay, what could I do that could just be level with what other people were doing? That I'd missed the boat strategy that happens when you're at school or anything else. And I thought, what a busy lifestyle I've got, and I don't think I'd be able to actually complete anything. But I thought I'd try. So I got an application in. In fact, I did 3 applications because, me being me, I wasn't sure where I fitted. I talked to Darren, and Darren gave me some advice. He said the things he'd approve and things he wouldn't approve, which is always good when you got somebody who can be honest, straightforward with you, and all the rest of it like that. So I put the application in after I had a conversation with him, and I got a phone call. I think it was a phone call first of all, or was it an email? Certainly a notification that I wasn't going to be successful because I hadn't sent my O levels in from 1982. Well, to be honest, I've moved half a dozen times by then, and I have no idea where that paperwork is. And to be fair, I wasn't that thinking it's fairly out of date, So what do you do next about it? Well, you take that moment of saying, what can I personally do? What can I personally do? And it crossed my mind that if my faith was strong enough to persevere, at least if I tried, and I couldn't knock myself. So I responded and told them what I'd been doing since 1982 and some of the things that I'd been involved in. Lo and behold, within 24 hours, I got an email back saying, well, if you're prepared to put an essay together in 72 hours, I think it was 72 hours anyway, so Thursday through to the Saturday, or Sunday, no, it's Thursday through to the Monday, that's right, Thursday through to the Monday. If I was prepared to get a 1,000-word essay in, based on a book I haven't read and hadn't even got hold of, then I could be considered. Okay, how on earth am I going to get hold of that book? I hadn't actually got the budget necessary to buy an expensive book, and I had a guest staying and all the rest of it, so time was being taken up, so I was going to have to focus. Well, I'd like to say a very big thank you to Phil and Rose for supporting me by lending me the book. Oddly, that was the same book that they got. Interesting. So I sat down at 4 o'clock on a Saturday morning to get through the book, secondly get the start of the essay, and yep, that was done. By Saturday I got someone to check it over because my spelling, grammar, whatever may not be up to scratch. Got it checked over and submitted and thought, okay, I've done my bit. The rest of it's completely by faith, and I'm either going to succeed or fail. Well, the essay got approved. It was okay. Shock horror. The guy that hadn't left with all those qualifications, that hadn't done the A-levels and this, that and the other, was actually potentially capable. That shocked me. It really did. So the next stage comes probably even further down the line when you get to notice that everybody else is getting not only the interviews they've gotten through, but also they'd had the email confirming that they got their place. The time was running out very quickly, and I was well aware of that. And I thought, well, I've done my bit. What more could I do? I couldn't. It was in God's hands. So, a bit of faith tells you that you need to sit back and wait. This Monday, I got an email through. I was up for interview on Wednesday. Scary. I didn't know where I was going to be. I hoped I was going to be somewhere practical. This morning, the interview took place. Okay, so the interview is due to be taking place, and I haven't got the link to that. I'd saved the thing in my diary, but was all the details on my phone? I don't know. You know that you have that panic. You try to make sure you're in the right place to get a good signal to take that call with this person, to make a good impression. And actually, it was the weather wasn't looking too brilliant, and I thought I could be chucking it down with rain when I'm trying to take a call in the middle of nowhere. However, it worked. The connection actually worked. Connected in, and a guy called Peter answered the call and said hello. And mentioned Darren's name, and obviously all the guys who've done so well, as many of you have done, or many of you hoped to. The interview went smoothly. I was surprised. We were talking positively. I wasn't the one that was going to be put down as, well, congratulations, you've done really well, but on this occasion is something I've heard many times, possibly like you. Heard many times that you haven't been successful, but try again next year. That's what I'm used to. Many, many times I'm used to hearing that. This case, it was different. In this case, we left on a positive note. But there's still that waiting time to hear some good news. And the email came this afternoon to say, yes, I've been offered an opportunity of undertaking a BA degree, and I'm now going to have to make some life-changing decisions. And I'd like to thank all those people who are supporting me, who have supported me, who may be supporting me in the future with that. But if you're someone who doesn't believe that you can do this, the doors can open if you have a bit of faith. Be patient, follow through with what you're asked to do. If you're not sure, ask. If you haven't got the right resources, ask. But most importantly, you've got to take the action. You've got to believe in yourself and just say, let's see where this can go. Thank you very much indeed for watching this video. Yes, it can be done. Even you can do it. If I can do it, anyone can. Bless you.